Frontotemporal dementia, what is it? It's a group of brain disorders that primarily affect your frontal and your temporal lobes. And these are areas of the brain that affect your personality, your behavior, and your language. So unlike Alzheimer's, memory loss may not be the first symptom with FTD. Instead, people with FTD often show early changes in behavior, in mood, and in judgment, and also in language, which can be confusing and challenging for families and carers and friends. So today I've got 4 practical tips to help you navigate this journey. Please watch till the end because I've got a 5th one, which you might want to hear. So first tip, stick to routines. Why does it help? Because often people with FTD often struggle with unpredictability and sudden changes. And routines for them create a sense of safety and they reduce stress. So, for example, have meals at the same time every day. Use the same cup, use the same saucer, use the same plate, use the same cutlery, play the same calming music for every meal. If your loved one loves having a shower in the morning at 9 a.m., make sure you stick to 9 a.m. Even if it's weekend, even if it's holiday, stick to 9 a.m. You could also post a simple picture based on, the activities of the day. Stick it on the fridge so they know what to expect each day. Tip number 2, communicate clearly and simply. Why? Because FTD often affects speech and understanding, especially in the subtype called primary progressive aphasia. So, for example, instead of saying, "Why don't you put your jumper on? It's getting chilly and we need to head out soon." That's very long. You could say, "Put your jumper on. It's cold." And instead of saying, "What would you like for lunch today? Soup, pasta, sandwich, or something else?" You could just offer 2 clear choices or options, soup or sandwich. Show pictures if it helps. Use gestures like pointing at the jumper or miming eating to support your words. And always pause after speaking to give them time to respond. Tip number 3, ask for help. There's support out there. And why do you need to ask for help? Because FTD is demanding. You need emotional and physical support if you are to last this journey. And examples of where to ask for help, you can go to Alzheimer's Society UK. They support all forms of dementia. Call the Dementia Support Helpline. You can visit local memory clinics or Admiral Nurses UK. They offer hands-on guidance and also they do home visits. Support groups, look for online support groups or in-person frontotemporal dementia caregiver groups on Facebook or through local councils. Carers trusts, you can visit Age UK, social services. They can provide benefits advice and where you can get respite care or respite care for your loved one. So I had a friend who joined a weekly online Zoom meeting for FTD carers, and where she could talk and cry without judgment. And that 1 hour per week helped her get through the week. It's very important. Tip number 4, take care of yourself. Self-care is important. But why, you say? Because burnout leads to resentment, leads to depression, and leads to physical illness. Because you need care too. So, examples of self-care, take yourself for a massage, a manicure, 10 minutes walk in the garden or in the park, listen to a podcast that you love. Ask a friend to sit with your loved one while you go out to the shops or have a coffee with another loved one. And don't skip medical appointments for yourself. Don't skip them. So, you also have online carers, yoga or mindfulness classes that are free. Some are paid for, but there are so many free ones. So, the last tip number 5, the one I promised in the beginning, is celebrate the small wins. Why? Because FTD can feel like constant loss. Focusing on what still is helps maintain emotional balance and hope. So, examples of small victories could be they brushed their own teeth today. Yeah, praise them. They laughed at a joke or responded to music. Smile and enjoy it. Celebrate that. You got through the morning without a meltdown? That's a win. Celebrate that. They sat peacefully with you in the garden for 20 minutes? That's calm. That's a win. Celebrate that. And, celebrating doesn't mean balloons. It just means noticing and appreciating. A gentle well done or I loved that moment with you is enough. FTD can be unpredictable and deeply, deeply emotional, but resilience grows in community and in compassion. Resilience grows in community and in compassion. So with love, with support, and the right strategies, you can face the storm and even find peace in the eye of the storm. You are doing better than you think. Keep going because you've got this. You've got this. And if this helped, give it a like, subscribe, share, and remember to come back for my weekly dementia care tips. Be kind.